As Rob Dimension said, welcome back to the second half. Two big matches here. This one could be a main event anywhere in the Southeast region. Number one contender. We're just getting word that this match has been a main event other places too.
I'm looking forward to it. Let me just say this. I don't know what is in the water here, but there were several fans hovering around the condiments area.
Oh, those are awesome fans. I know the whole family.
No, I feel like they're a little ugly.
Rob, you can't say that anymore.
Oh, okay. Well, they're less than attractive.
You can't say that either.
Not less than attractive? Below level handsome.
Unpleasantly appealing.
I mean, you said that, not me. All right, guys, back to the action.
This match has been building. This has history on it. The Carolina Reaper, Jackson Drake, once very popular in the PWF. Looks like he's about to get into it with one of our great fans. Rob, would you go down to pull that one apart?
I appreciate the attitude from this kid.
Oh,
this kid's gonna go places.
You would, and if he wins this match, he'll become the #1 contender.
And he's barefoot.
Mason Miles, the PWF champion. You know he's getting ready for the Cybernetico match for our main event, but he has to watch this one because he is going to face one of these two men.
Jackson Drake already in the face of this referee, and let me tell you, I do know this referee. He is shady.
I go hard in
Jay Malachi.
One of the most exciting professional wrestlers that you will see here on IWTV, Jay Malachi. It's like he invents new moves every time we see him. So exciting. He is the young OG. You know what that stands for?
No, tell me.
I was hoping you would tell me. 50.
I do know some things about Jay Malachi. So Jay Malachi, in all honesty, is one hell of an athlete.
Absolutely, both these men, amazing athletes, amazing professional wrestlers. And we're going to go over the history, unless this thing ends very quickly. We're going to tell you the history between Jackson Drake and
here we go.
There is no love lost between these two former best friends.
That was a little below the belt and a little below the chin. Little rough.
They are not only fighting for an opportunity to face Mason Miles for the PWF Championship, but they have such animosity towards each other.
Jay Malachi coming in with a little bit of a chip on his shoulder.
Well, I was just about to retort there that the attitude change of Jackson Drake, as you can see, this angry young man is picking everything. Whoa! I don't know what he picked off the floor there.
He probably picked up one of those names you tend to drop.
Hopefully it tasted good. They're both young men. They trained together. They grew up together. But now, Jay Malachi considers Jackson Drake a ridiculous piece of garbage.
The intensity.
Absolutely, and like that four-way, this is going to be a singles match, goes very fast, so I apologize ahead of time if I don't get the moves right or I can't keep up. You got to remember, I'm 50 years old with high blood pressure with a 58-year-old co-commentator that has had COVID for 5 years.
It was only 3. I'm wheezing just talking about it. Back to the action.
Springboard off of Hurricane Rana, but Jackson Drake lands on his feet, then changes direction.
I feel like they know each other so well.
Yeah, because you heard me say it 38 seconds ago. Look at that.
Jackson Drake with a little kick to the
abdomen. Knife edge chop there stings. You ever been chopped before?
No.
Double drop kick.
Actually, I take that back once in a drive-through. Hey, Jackson Drake taking a powder as he should. Gather, shake the cobwebs, get it together, kid. This is for all the marbles.
Well, after the show, I will get the story of how you got chopped in a drive-thru, but back to the action here. Now Jackson Drake taking a breath, much to the jeers and boos of the PWF faithful here at the Carolina Wrestling Academy.
I thought he was going to go kick that child in the second row.
It's PWF Independence Day. I want to thank your wife for tweeting. What a great job. Rob Dimension, Reno Stevens are doing on commentary and all the great action here. PWF Independence Day. We will be back also Saturday night, August 19th. We don't have any matches signed right now, but we know there's some momentum going. We saw the long shots. They retained the PWF Tag Team titles. We saw a new Crystal Coast Oceanic champion in the name of Colby Carino. We got reports from Dr. Gallicanokis that Kurt Robinson suffered maybe a deplaced nose. Is that what he told us?
They were saying something about a possible broken nose, and then also that Colby had something foreign in his boot and cut Kurt Robinson's forehead.
Oh my goodness, I don't know if that was on my medical report now. James Drake looking for a handshake. Does he want to become friends again?
There's no way.
And if you like this action, we return to IWTV Saturday night, August 19th, or you can be here live at the Carolina Wrestling Academy, 5160 Highway 24, Newport, North Carolina, on the beautiful Crystal Coast.
Sends him off.
Tiger Mask. Oh boy. Oh no.
Check on him.
Oh no.
That could be
we might need the doctor here. He went down hard.
That could be a career-ending injury.
He went down hard on that ankle.
Check and see if it's a compound fracture with the bone sticking out. I'm not sure. I can't tell from this angle.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Referee telling him to get up, but the referee didn't really check his leg. He can barely stand.
And look at it, all the animosity that Jay Malachi has held for Jackson Drake, you know, the sportsmanship and making sure that Jackson Drake is okay. James Drake's a totally different person, does some work here.
Jackson Drake trying to see if we can even stand here.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, He
suckered him.
He was playing possum.
What a piece of garbage. Clothesline over the top rope. I don't like this guy.
He's smart. He's smart, Reno. That's what you're missing.
Oh, tope to the outside. He's banging on those garage doors.
Telling the crowd to get up on their feet because what they're witnessing is the end of Jay Malachi.
Now choking him. Looks like he's choking him with...
Hey, if Jay Malachi's wearing it, it's fair game.
Jackson Drake throwing Jay Malachi right into the
trash can.
And we saw the concessions. Mr. Gurney going to have a
The custodian is going to be pissed.
Now they're fighting on the outside. Both men have a 20 to get back in the ring.
I'm telling you, fans, you want wrestling in your face.
Wait a second, that young man just handing Jay Malachi a chair.
That kid is a cheater. He's
Easy.
a cheater.
Easy now. Stop talking bad about our fans.
Jackson Drake in the crowd. Jay Malachi cheating.
You see Malachi slid in the ring to break the count. It's up to the referee's discretion that if that breaks the count or Malachi has to get to his feet. But they are fighting to the outside and into the unforgiving post.
Jackson Drake taking a break on the table. What are you doing, kid?
Unbelievable.
Stay on Jay Malachi.
There is so much dislike and bad feelings between Jackson Drake and Jay Malachi that it has pushed them to forsake their aerial skills right now and just go for blood. Oh, that was gross. He's got to stop eating things off the floor, Rob.
I am blown away by that because
Blown away or like it?
I've seen the Crystal Coast people and they walk around barefoot on this floor. I'm not saying anything,
It's
but
the beach area. Everybody wears flip-flops or
put some
barefoot.
shoes on.
It's a beach area.
You're not at the shore, people.
If you're watching on IWTV, we implore you to come join us here at the Carolina Wrestling Academy.
Jackson Drake
On the beautiful.
telling the ladies.
Hey, I'm trying to sell the area here.
He's telling the ladies.
Some of the best seafood ever here on the Crystal Coast. I love it here, baby. German suplex.
Jackson Drake Jay Malachi dropped on his cranium.
Whoa.
Jackson Drake pulls him to the center.
Somebody better gift that. Is it GIF or GIF?
It's a GIF.
Okay.
It doesn't start with a J, does it?
I don't know.
That's peanut butter, fella.
We heard that all the way up.
Guys, you can say what you want about Jackson Drake, but he is laying into Jay Malachi.
We heard it all the way up at the attic here where we sit doing the commentary at the Carolina Wrestling Academy. Jackson Drake once again threatening disqualification.
Jackson Drake in full control. Just taking the wind out of Jay Malachi. Let me give you a tip, kid. Jay Malachi has the hops, as the kids say.
Now, Rob, to mention, I got to ask you, if you ever return to the world of managing professional wrestlers, is a Jackson Drake somebody that you would look at to take on as a charge?
Oh, absolutely. He's showing tenacity. He's showing that he is doing what he believes is right.
He is in full control right here. You're looking at possibly the next #1 contender to the PWF champion, Mason Miles. Wow! Thunderous chop there by Malachi.
Jay Malachi trying to take that chip off of his shoulder.
And these former
Jackson Drake looking for the hair.
These former PWF tag team champions, now enemies, fighting tooth and nail here.
Superman punch. Jay Malachi digging deep. Will he be the kryptonite to Jackson Drake?
Running chop there. Stings the soul, as they
Jackson
say.
Drake's chest already bright red.
Oh, absolutely.
But as I was saying, one of the tips if you're facing Jay Malachi is you have to go for his strength, which is his legs.
Absolutely. Grounding Jay Malachi or Jackson Drake is probably your best strategy. But once again, look, you can see, they know each other so well.
How does the referee not disqualify Jay Malachi? A kick to a blind spot on a person is disqualification material.
Maybe in your rule book, but in the PWF rule book, that is just looked upon as a reprimand.
Jay Malachi coming down from the sky.
Springboard, clothesline, almost a 3.
Jay Malachi, I don't think anyone has reached that height in this building.
Oh, Jay Malachi defies logic. He defies physics. He defies everything, much like Diego Hill, who we'll see in our main event. They are high flyers for the future. You can tell both men have been influenced by the Ricochet style of wrestling.
That's what happens when you showboat, kid. That's what happens. You deserve it. Go to sleep.
It looked like Malachi was looking for the Malacutter, but it was Jackson Drake that now has a sleeper hold. And like you said, Rob Dimension, the strategy of getting Jay Malachi off his feet is a great strategy.
Keep him on the mat.
Now it looks like if Jackson Drake can just get that forearm to the throat a little bit, cut off the air.
Great work by our camera crew as they're bringing the action
Absolutely.
right to your living room or your smartphone.
If you're an independent promotion, you want great production, you better contact Superjaw. Just not on a night that we have a show, because we need them. Springboard. Oh, went for the Malacutter, but Drake catches him. Schoolboy press here. 2 count. Whoop.
Oh. Ducks. Big forearm, jawbreaker. Another one.
Malachi tries to cover up, but James Drake is just so,
jumps.
Jackson Drake so
he
fast.
Connected with that kick.
This is a game of inches. It's going to be whoever makes the first mistake could lose.
Jay Malachi, shades of Jean-Claude Van Damme in Bloodsport. We are seeing a kid he's pulling out all the punches tonight. Off the ropes, turns him inside out.
Absolutely, he's following it right up. Jackson Drake, double underhook. Angel's wings, he calls them the devil's wings. This could be it.
It's death. Call the morgue.
No! Jackson Drake can't believe it. You can see the emotion on his face.
I am speechless for one of the first times ever in my life. Reno, let me tell you, I can't believe this matchup, how well they are even back and forth, and they know what the other one's doing, and they still are just killing each other, man.
I thought you said you were speechless.
Okay, I was for a second.
It's our crowd that isn't speechless. You heard that this is awesome chant.
Jackson Drake taking off the wrist tape. You had to think he was going to use that. If he was under my lead, I would have said use that. Take some of the air out of Malachi and don't let him breathe. Now he's just laying in the kicks to his chest, his face. It's almost to the point of degrading.
Look at these two staring at each other.
Jackson Drake does not like this crowd.
Well, it's reciprocal because this crowd here at the Carolina Wrestling Academy does not like Jackson Drake.
It's probably because they all walk around barefoot and are less than handsome.
Yikes! You can hear trash talking between the two.
You know what? I'm going to tell you something. Reno, these guys, the hatred runs deep.
It sure does.
How much respect is involved? You've been in a feud or two.
I have not. I've never wrestled before in my life, but I've had people that I've argued with.
That's not true. I saw you wrestling with your pants as you came out of the bathroom earlier.
Hey, my belt buckle was stuck. I thought we weren't going to talk about it.
Back to the action. What? Oh! Out of my seat! Are you kidding me?
And it takes a lot for Rob Dimension to get his big ass out of this seat. Sorry.
It was because of COVID.
Here we go, Malacutter.
Nobody home. Jackson Drake one step ahead. Off the ropes. Into his own cutter.
Wow, Jackson Drake hit the Malacutter. Brainbuster.
That could be it, folks.
Vertical drop brainbuster there by Jackson Drake, but he doesn't cover right away.
And he kicks out.
And I think it cost him.
I am in disbelief. Jackson Drake, stop sitting there. You got to stay on Jay Malachi.
And this is the action that you will see every time from the Premier Wrestling Federation live on IWTV. If you're watching live, we thank you. And we're asking you to tell a friend, because some of the best action on the Crystal Coast of North Carolina is right here in this building.
And I'm telling you, this is your introductory to the PWF. Welcome, and holy shit.
You're
Let
not
me tell
allowed
you.
to say that.
Sorry, I'm excited.
Now, listen, censors and this, and I promise that
You're fine.
you get me in trouble.
Never.
This is how we lost the bowling gig. Up top, dangerous area right there. All the way to the top row.
This could go any way.
Oh my
Reno,
goodness.
let me tell you, this is real dangerous.
This is the epitome of risk versus reward.
This is where winners are made or careers end. Oh my God!
Spanish fly from Jay Malachi. Does he follow it up? He is. He's signaling for it.
Jay Malachi, Jay Cutter!
The Malachi follows it up.
Jay Malachi! Jay Malachi!
What a match between two phenomenal professional wrestlers. Unbelievable. It could have went either way, but you were looking at the new #1 contender for Mason Miles Premier Wrestling Federation Heavyweight Championship, and that man's name is Jay Malachi.
Reno, I am on my feet. That match was incredible.
Absolutely. What a night of professional wrestling so far. And we're not even to the main event yet. But look at that man.
What an incredible night of PWF action. Are you kidding me, Reno?
And Rob, to mention, let's just say, I don't think the issues between Malachi and Drake are over. But Malachi is looking to the future, because you may be looking at the next PWF champion.
And Jackson Drake just flipped him off and told him, get the hell out of here. We're not taking it today. That's it, Reno. I've had it. Jackson Drake may have been robbed, because that was one of the best matches I've ever seen.
Yeah, celebrating with our great fans here. We can see loyal PW fan Zach Gushin in the front row, always front row.
You gotta give it to Jay Malachi. What a winner.
What a great job.
I'm gonna say that. What a winner.
What a great match. It could have went either way, but this is amazing.